Welcome to China Horse Business, the one and only podcast focusing on the booming Chinese equine market, bringing to you by two experts of Chinese equine industry, Zoe King and Wen Li, from Shanghai and Beijing, introducing China to the world. Good morning, Wen. How's it going?
Good morning. Europe's flat season came to an end while the jump season is underway. It is pity that China does not have jump season.
Yes. However, I think one of our clients, Longducks, which is the title sponsor of the Grand National in the UK, is definitely interested in promoting this sport in China. Well, let's tell us listeners what do we have for China news.
In mid-October, a delegation of China Horse Industry Association attended the General Assembly of the 2022 World Breeding Federation for Sport Horses in Dresden, Germany. WBFSH is the independent and international umbrella organization of stud books, and its mission is to foster breeding progress to produce the best sport horses.
We introduced CHIA in episode 1 of season 3, and it manages stud books for Chinese equine animals and promotes cooperation between Chinese and foreign horse breed registries.
The three-day event included a general assembly, special reports, seminars and visits, etc., and provided feedback on the breeding trend of warm-blood horses, horse welfare, horse breeding, and WBFSH future plans to negotiate.
Yes, CHIA is also WBFSH's first Asian member and the first Asian horse delegation to attend the conference. Now in our China Club session, we will bring you to Shenzhen Shangwu International Equestrian Archery Academy, which was founded in 2012 in Shenzhen City, Guangdong Province. And this veteran club has 5,800 square meters in total. Its theme and strong suits are to teach horseback archery as well as equestrian to clients like an ancient SWAT.
Yes, and the Shenzhen Shangwu Club was listed in 2018 Shenzhen Demonstration Base of Intangible Cultural Heritage Protection Research Center of Guangdong Academy of Social Sciences, and became a vice president unit of Guangdong Equestrian Association and joined UNESCO World Horseback Archery Federation in 2019.
The club has also an exhibition center which has more than 300 exhibits on saddles, stirrups, bows and arrows, harness, figurines, paintings on horses, etc., to better serve its clients. Now it's time for our China story.
Dear listeners, I invited one of my very good friends, Mr. Jeffrey Liu, and he has a runner for the upcoming 2022 Melbourne Cup, and the horse name is Camara. Mr. Liu, I'm very happy to invite you to our show tonight.
Oh, thank you, Li Wen. Really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for the invitation.
Great, wonderful. Please give us a brief introduction about yourself and how did you enter the horse industry?
My family migrated to Australia in 1996. I've been involved in horse industry for about 8 years, mainly because one of my friends used to buying horses for Hong Kong. And initially, I thought it's a good investment. So I bought a horse trained by Gary Moore, and the horse have lost one eye and have to send it to Macau to train in Macau. And then he wins about 7 races, 7 times comes second. That's very encouraging, and that's when I really hooked into the game.
Yes, as you said, the horse racing can be very exciting, encouraging, and especially if you are at the course and you enjoy the experience as an owner, as spectator with your friends and family, there is something you cannot just buy into it, especially as an owner. So how do you feel about being a horse owner?
Being a horse owner, you take a lot of risk, but at the same time you have a lot of thrill and excitement as well. It's something that you really can't experience. I think that it's very at the same time the reward is very high as well. So I would say that being a horse owner, it's a high risk and high reward sport.
Great. I understand that for the upcoming Melbourne Cup, your runner, Camara, is under the name of your syndicate, Hanwu Thoroughbred. So I would like to know more about the horse and what is your expectation for the horse to run for the upcoming 2022 Melbourne Cup?
Firstly, never buy a horse just to run in the cup. I'll buy a horse that have a chance to win the cup. So we've been assessed Kamola's form since he win the Hara Cup with help of Johnny McKeever and Gerald, who is best grass stock. Yeah, we really like the horse. He travels well. He's settling really well in Australia, and that's what we like to see. Yeah, he's got one of those top chances. So I'm feel very exciting for him. The syndicate name Hangwu Thoroughbred is my company that it has been set up. I'm sort of start breeding this year. So we want to breed the top quality horses by acquiring top quality brood mares. And my ambition is to have a stallion like Japanese version of like Sunday Silence in China. That's my ultimate dream.
Great, I understand. And for the listeners who don't know the Carrot Cup, it is a G2 race in Ireland. It's about 2,800 meters long. It's a very important horse for the long distance runners. And Camara, the runner for the Melbourne Cup, is very strong to win the race this year. And the horse had set foot on the Australia soil. And we hope to see more from Camara in the Cup and after the Cup. Have you purchased any more brood mares or runners for Hangwu Thoroughbreds?
Yeah, we have bought some quality mares from Newmarket. It's a 3 years old filly we bought from Godolphin, and it's homebred by Godolphin out of Beautiful Romance, which is a multi-group 2 winner. But also it's by Dubawi. It's a very good horse and with a huge pedigree upside. The mare have a full sister to Dubawi is about to race, and also have Kingman winning, Luke De Vega yearling, and Info to Pinatubo. And they all trained by top stable in England. And I really think that pedigree upgrade is huge because one of those half brother or full sister come out and win a good race. The broodmare value will be improved a lot. So that's a beauty of breeding because you have whole families running for your horse.
Great. I understand you purchased some strong breeding fillies and horses for the future. By the way, have you bought any runners to race?
Oh yes, I've bought a filly that's called Saudonnet from France, and it has 5 starts. Won a race at 1,200 meters in France, placed 2 times in 2 races, and one of them is a listed race. It has really good broodmare potential, and the plan is running one more race in France. We booked a race on the 20th of December, and he'll run a listed race over there, and then she will transported to Australia to race in Australia, and if she's good enough, she will run in the East Coast. Then she will retire as a broodmare if she wins some nice black type. Her value as a broodmare will be very, very good as well. With her pedigree, the dam is actually half sister to Fionte and Tom Melbourne, so she's got very nice page.
Great. So we don't have to wait quite long to see another horse run and hang with Thoroughbreds, and hopefully to see another win.
Oh yes, that's thank you. And I also like to mention about the reason that why we are buying those stayers from Europe, because Australian keep breeding sprinters because people want the early mature 2 years old, and that's the main reason that our stayers are very weak because no one we wanted to put in the time and effort to waiting. It's such a long investment. So there's more and more European stayers come over and winning big races in Australia. I really think that Australia should breed some good stayers. So hopefully that we can contribute and start breeding more stayers in Australia. Thank you.
Okay, great.
So my most recent purchase for racing is a 3 years old Sioni filly from France. Another thing I'd like to mention is racing filly sometimes can be quite rewarding as well, because if you buy the right type and with the right pedigree, you will have, even though the filly will not doing so well on the racetrack, you still have some residual value, where if you have a colt and it become a gelding and they are not good as a racehorse, they're worth nothing. So in Australia, racing filly is probably the best way to go. So my advice for those new owners, when you just start get involved into the game, you don't really on a go, like spending a lot of money and getting a whole lot of percentage in the horse. Actually, that's what the mistake I made earlier, and it takes a while for me to recover. So one thing I want to mention is that, really you have same fun, either you have 100% of the horse or 10% of the horse. The fun is actually the same. And secondly, you need to be very selective. As I mentioned earlier, horse racing is a very high risk game. So when you go buy yearlings, the chance for you to success is about 10%. If you buy tried horse, the chances are 30%. Just need to remember there's a lot of, there's more slow horses than the fast ones. Number 3 is you have to stick with the ethical people, the right people, bloodstock agent, and trainers. A good trainer will tell you that whether your horse is very slow, or he will tell you the horse is very, very fast. Like this year, I've been partnered up with Peter Walsh from Amelia Park, and we have buy some broodmare together, and we're actually doing really well because he's a nice bloke. And that's the fun thing of being the owner as well. Like you make some good friends along the way, and you just have fun together.
I understand you're very busy, and best luck for Kimura for the 2022 Melbourne Cup. We all know it is a very important horse race in Australia, and thank God it's a group run handicap. So even though the horse is drawn wide, he or she is very much likely to win the race. So best luck for Kimura.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Great. So we hope we can have you back as the owner in the future podcasts.
Thank you. That would be good. Maybe we can have another chat when we successful breed a Group 1 winner or win the cup. Thank you.
Yes, great. I hope that it will come sooner. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you, Wendy.
This is the 15th episode of Season 3. Please leave comments wherever you listen to this podcast, as your feedback is how we can make it better. The next monthly China Horse Business Live is coming really soon.
Yes, and the next webinar will take place on the 7th of November from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. CST. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
This podcast is co-hosted by Zoe King and Wen Li, powered by Wonder Horse, a business solution provider focusing on Chinese equine market and a bespoke equestrian community in China.